Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. My name is Ioan Cornelius Reșteanu. I am the rector of Adana'daki University of Târgoviște, Romania, and I am very pleased to participate here in Adana at the gathering of KreativEU European Alliance. We are 11 countries with 11 universities, partners in this KreativEU Alliance, and the mission of the KreativEU Alliance is to discover, to preserve, and to promote the cultural heritage and the heritage of each country and each zone from which our universities are. There was an excellent time. There were 3 days full of activities, and we want to thank you, Adana University, and especially Rector Adana'daki Sözen, for his hospitality. Everything was great, from the antique relics, museums that we discovered, the culinary and food delights here in Turkey, and we recommend everybody to come see and discover what we see in these 3 days. Step by step, our European Alliance goes to a higher goal, let's say like this, our universities together to form truly European university. And I believe that this is not very far from us, because we are joyful, we are full of life, full of emotion, full of knowledge after all, and we pursue the same goals as European universities. Thank you very much.
These 3 days of KreativEU meeting was amazing days, very very intensive, with very intensive work, but very, how I say, very diverse, because we can also visit your cultural heritage, different cities, different way of to be, at least for the partners who come from Europe, and I think it's, well, a wonderful organization. And for the next meetings, well, I don't know if we go until your level of organization. So thank you very much for your reception. Thank you very much for all of your organization, and well, we'll be returned, I'm certain, either to Adana and all the other cities that we have the opportunity to visit. Thank you very much.
Yes, hi, my name is Daniel Schiller. I'm representing University of Greifswald in Germany as the Vice Rector for Research and Transfer, and I'm very honored that I had the chance to join the KreativEU consortium meeting for the first time in my life, and I particularly enjoyed being here in this part of Turkey where I have never been before. I enjoyed the hospitality, I enjoyed the culture, I enjoyed the atmosphere of the meeting, and it was really a good experience, and I see that this consortium, this alliance, will really be a very successful one with this family spirit that we have here. So I thank you very much, particularly the organizers, the hosts that treated us so well during these days.
Dear friends, were 3 days fantastic, where we had several meetings, from the General Assembly to the Steering Committee to the Managing Board, where we discussed very important things to our alliance, for the future of our alliance, and was also the possibility of being together face to face. That is also important. For the first time, we have here also our chair of the advisory board. He was in the General Assembly and in the Steering Committee, so we also defined some strategies for the future with the associated partners. And here in Turkey, we have been in several places with several associated partners, reinforce the cooperation between all of us, and in the end everybody is very happy with the results because we make here a very good progress for the future of our alliance, and also I think we are more closer as a family. So again, thank you to our Turkish friends for hosting here and for these 3 fantastic days. Thank you.
Well, I would very much thank Adana University for welcoming us all to their country, to their city, taking us to all these wonderful places, and this great hospitality we could live through, and it was great to be here. It was great to be in all these places, but it was also important to work together and to see what our common goal is and to bring that forward, so that in the end we meet what we are supposed to do, and we are going beyond, and we are being not only a KreativEU family, but we are helping to support European values in order then to have a peaceful world in the very end. But this starts with projects such as KreativEU. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful 3 days here in Adana, and we really got a royal treatment of the university. Highly appreciated. We had a very important conference here with our European University Alliance, KreativEU. We are now 1 year old, and we are making great strides in working together for mobility, for students, for faculty, for staff, but also joint research projects. And it is so important that we are doing this, because the world today needs universities that work together. That work together, work on peace and prosperity, and work on innovations that we need in Europe and also in the rest of the world. And being here in Turkey, it was my first time, and I really loved it. It was really a wonderful place, and we felt really welcome by the university and the professor, Rector Adan, and his staff. They did a wonderful job. So we had a lot of hard work, a lot of workshops and sessions, and we really made some progress here. So expecting a lot in the years to come, and also the collaboration with Adan, with the University of Technology. I think that's very valuable for our consortium, and we're looking forward to work further in the future with you. Thank you so much.
This was an amazing week. In the managing board, we talked about a strategy, because it's important for KreativEU to work on a long-term strategy, because we're not only friends, we're not only here for 4 years, but we need to be an alliance for the decades to come, and we have been working on that, and that has been great for all of us. We didn't only have great meetings, but the Turkish colleagues gave us great experience of Adana, on Tarsus, on oh my gosh, and Gaziantep. And so they gave us great experiences on Adana and Gaziantep and other cities. So that was really informative, but also really nice. And of course, it's always great to catch up with the KreativEU family.
I would like to ask you the general assessment of the KreativEU meeting in Turkey, and what were your perspectives?
Well, thank you so much for such a nice question, and thank you so much for the invitation to represent associate partners of consortium KreativEU in Turkey, in Adana. It's a great pleasure for me as a chair of associated partners to actually be able to present the statute, the activities of associated partners, to talk a little bit about involvement of the associated partners into KreativEU activities. I believe that this is such a wonderful project, one of many, but a unique project for Europe, for the European area, which will definitely be of a good help to preserve the national heritage, national culture, national, national values of the countries participating, and not only. Many countries on the European continent need to be, their values need to be preserved, and actually their values need to be studied and researched, and that's why we are here for. And I'm so happy to present Ukraine to be be able to say the words of greetings from Ukraine to all the partners, 11 partners of KreativEU, and to say the words of gratitude for inviting all of us, and words of gratitude and words of thank you for supporting Ukraine during these difficult days for my country.
We are really honored with your existence, and thank you for coming here despite the hard days in your country. And in order to be broadcasted on KreativEU Radio, can you tell in Ukraine so that we can reach Ukrainian people?
I forgot to add that I represent a national university of Ostroh Academy, which is the oldest Ukrainian university. This year we are celebrating 450th anniversary of its foundation and actually higher education of Ukraine, and this is my honor and privilege to be here as the rector of this university.